The Estevan Bruins ended their 6-game homestand January 29th versus the Battlefords North Stars, and the Bees were looking to win their 5th straight game at Spectra Place. The North Stars won the first 2 meetings of the season between these two teams and were hoping to stay hot versus the Bruins. However, it was Estevan who got the early jump in the game in the first. The Bruins were flying in the first frame and putting the pressure on North Stars goalie Graham Hildebrand. In the opening 20 minutes, Estevan had 18 shots on net. Hildebrand was strong in net, but the Bruins managed to sneak a couple by him. Tyler Poskis opened the scoring as he jumped on a loose puck in front of the net and snapped it home for his first goal as a Bruin. The strong period for the Bruins also included some physical play. Austin Yano delivered a solid check, and North Stars forward Tanner Quinn took exception to it as the two squared off. Derek Whitehill scored the second goal for the Bruins on a beautiful tip, and after one period, Estevan led 2-0. With the North Stars on the power play, Jordan Ethier scored to make it 2-1. The net was dislodged right after the play, and it was tough to see if the puck crossed the line, but the goal counted. 3 minutes later, the Bruins answered right back on a power play of their own. Poskis came flying down the wing and made a beautiful pass to Dylan Smith in front of the net. At the second intermission, Estevan led 3-1. Things took a turn for the worst in the third for the Bruins, and Blake Tatchell took over for the North Stars as he scored 2 goals less than 2 minutes apart to tie the game up at 3s. It didn't get any better for the Bruins, as just over 3 minutes later, Quinn scored on a great wraparound to give his team the first lead of the game. It was the only lead they would need, as it was a game-winning goal. The North Stars added another late to make it a 5-3 final. After the game, Coach Keith Cassidy said his team needed to be focused for a complete 60 minutes.
Obviously, we dramatically lost our focus in terms of what we were trying to do out there, and you know what? We talked about that going into the third period, that we'd put together a solid 40 minutes, but that didn't really mean much. We're playing a good hockey club. We talked about being focused and continuing to do the things we did in the first 2 periods. And you know what, I think the minute you relax, especially, this is a very, very good lesson for us tonight. The minute you relax against a good hockey club, you're done. And that's something, as a young hockey club, I figure we've learned that pretty much over the start of the year, but this was a definite reminder of the fact that, you blink, game's over. You can't do that in elite hockey.
The North Stars got to the front of the net and caused some havoc in the third, and Cassidy said good teams go to those tough areas on the ice.
Well, I mean, the way they scored at least 2 of those 3 was, let's get the puck close to the net and let's just shove everything and everyone. And I'm still not convinced the one at the far end was an actual goal, but, they called it one, and we should have just been able to battle through that. They did what they got greasy and did what it took to get the 2 points, and that's a sign of a pretty good team.
For EstevanMercury.ca, I'm Reese Kelso.